What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on F1 23 for the 2024 season, and it is round 8. We are dropping these races like flies, and unfortunately Monaco, we didn't do very well. Our race pace was amazing. We were pushing like crazy the whole way, but unfortunately just a little bit of turning early and we paid the price. With the standings, George Russell is leading the championship by roughly 40 or 50 points. We're 4 points behind the good man in the other Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton. We finally put a race win difference between us and the Ferrari, and season results so far. Unfortunately, we DNF'd. Lando Norris took the win for his second season in a row at Monaco, so that's not too bad for him. And George Russell bagged second, while Carlos Sainz bagged P3. We got Spain, Canada, so this one is not going to be a non-commentary, it's just going to be a chill one. It'll be commentary in Canada, non-commentary in Austria, and then Britain, because it's the home race, we got to do some commentary. But I have decided if Liam Lawson does not get a significant amount of points by mid-season, I'm going to drop him and get Jenson Button signed. I completely understand that Liam Lawson's rating isn't very high, but if we want to get the Constructors' Championship, we need more points and more consistent points. And if you look at the contracts with the man, the myth, the legend, where is he? Jenson Button, he has a lot better focus, experience, pace, awareness, race pace and experience, and overall rating better than our main man. As we can see, Jenson Button is an 89 and Liam Lawson is an 84. That rating could be significant in the time we have. But anyway, let's get on. It's an all of that. We've got a long time to go. Hopefully, he starts performing.
On the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
What failed? Nothing failed. I haven't ordered anything. Or is it the sim? No, we were saving because of, I don't understand. I don't understand it, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get on to qualifying. Right then, guys, we're in the qualifying. I'm pretty sure I said there was no commentary for this one, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to do it because I like Spain, and he doesn't like a bit of commentary at the end of the day. Liam Lawson is very quick through the, can't get my words out, very quick through the practice sessions, and we were very quick as well. First sector there was very good. DRS is still on pole at the moment as we approach the end of the third. Second session, start the third with a 50 second overall. Very slow out of that corner. Under the gravel a little bit, hit the bollards on the 100 metres mark. And it's all gone sideways in the first sector, but still grasps pole with a little 360.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
That's how you do it.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Adams, Russell and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Very good from us today. Lawson, I can't really complain. If he doesn't step up a little bit, I'm going to have to do a Red Bull like they did for Nick de Vries and drop him and replace him with the Jensen Button, because he's very good in this game at stuff. But it's us, George Russell and then Lewis Hamilton. That's the top three. We've got Lando Norris, Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Sainz, Piastri, Perez, Albon, Leclerc, Stroll, Liam Lawson, Gasly, Ocon, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Magnussen, Zhou, Yuki, Theo, Pourchaire, and then that's it. I'll see you in the next clip for the race.
So many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Adams lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Bottas, Verstappen, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Albon, Leclerc, Stroll, Liam Lawson, Gasly, Ocon, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Magnussen, Zhou, Tsunoda and Theo Pourchaire. And now it's time to head down to the track. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat is Natalie Pinkham. Now, our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching for as they go down into turn 1?
There has been an exponential growth in the popularity of Formula One, and it is fantastic to see. This is the glue that's bonding families together. This is the talking point on a Sunday afternoon as they sit round and watch the race as a unit. I love the fact that people are starting to appreciate the various nuances of the sport, the fact there are so many layers to it. This is the cutting edge of technology, but there's also so much personality and sacrifice, personal sacrifice, that gets drivers and race teams where they are today.
I think the Mercedes drivers have completely disappeared. But anyway, we're going to be going with the... We're going to go for the soft top medium tyre, and let's see what the rest of the grid are.
The formation lap gets underway, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the
Softs.
making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
We got the 2 marks on either side of us. It's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully Liam Lawson can get a point. But anyway, let's get on with it. It's lights out and away we go. Good reaction time from everybody, to be fair. As we approach turn one, we're going to have to go defensive on George Russell as he sets a dive bomb to the inside, but we made it work. Stick to the racing line. George Russell has that pace, the pace today. Over the curves a little bit there. Bit shaky coming out of the final corner, but we managed to hold it. Lando Norris managed to get past Lewis Hamilton. Oh, okay. Got to be easy on a turn in there.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
We pulled a nice little gap from Lando Norris and George Russell. I'm going to try and take this corner a little bit better this time. It's an improvement. Oh, Max Verstappen climbing the tables. We haven't seen much of Red Bull this season, as they're not so high in the championship. Oh, bit of lost the control there. Oh, late. Very, very late then. Fair exit on that corner. Oh, I've never done that before, okay. Must have clicked the D-pad by accident. God, our lines, jeez. That made us lose 2 temps then to George Russell. A lot better that was then. We pulled an ease of a 5-second gap to George. Stuck on the curb there. Right then, as I'm paused and I'm doing a max like he did last season and this season.
Static over the radio. Say it again.
Teammate status. Teammate status.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving you. Gap to your teammate behind is 13.3 seconds.
Oh!
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.3 seconds.
Norris
okay,
just...
We're on old softs. Time last lap was a 1 minute 16.7.
Norris and Russell trade positions. I think Lewis Hamilton's going to get involved in all the action as we take a very weird line. We haven't got very long until we have to pit for...
Okay, the gap behind is 4.5 seconds.
Not long until we have to pit for our mediums. I'm just scared at this rate. It's not going to be a medium. As we go on to the the green, whatever, I don't know what that is, but as we go onto the green,
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
nope. Set hard tyres.
Copy that. Hards next time we box.
Just because we're on a 34 in 9 laps. Little snap there. One more lap and we pit. Russell's just re-overtaken Norris with the DRS, which is interesting. And Norris is fighting against. This is going to give us perfect time to slip away and just increase that gap, as it is 7 seconds towards us from Lando Norris.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Well, that's perfect because we're boxing in a lap time. A bit shaky there. Over the curb.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in lap. And the gap behind us is 6.6 seconds.
Always a yellow flag in sector 2. Looks like one of the Alfa Romeo, Alpha Tauris, sorry. As Norris, Hamilton and Verstappen all pit at the moment, and I think we have, yes, Leclerc in the pits as well. We'll have a quick pit stop, Bottas in as well.
Okay,
2.2, perfect.
Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Get up for Ricardo. Right, fish pushed up, let's go.
coming in for his stop now.
Russell, by boxing a lap later, might be overtaken by Lewis. How has he done that? I don't know.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
No, I think it must have been Yuki that had this issue.
We're leading the car behind by 6.9 seconds.
Whew. And somehow, okay, let's recompute. There we go. Oh, there's no way. I was going to say.
I've got information on Albon for you. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
I thought that was Liam Lawson. I was going to flip. And I can't drive. I'm too busy looking at the minimap. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 20.0 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, and the time last lap was a 1:35.2.
Rival status.
You haven't declared a rival
Oh.
yet, so I can't give you updates. You're in first position, front of the pack.
Good to hear.
Russell behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. 4.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 9 laps to go.
I don't think Lawson's getting a point. Again on that corner.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Green flag.
Okay. I'm gonna have to start braking earlier. This car is just too quick. But as we approach, how many laps left actually?
You're leading the pack. That's P1. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, car behind trailing us. 3.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. And that's 8 laps to go.
8 laps. 8 laps left, and the two Mercedes and, well, actually to be fair, one Mercedes and a Max Verstappen is charging towards us. I reckon if we have one more mistake, we are screwed. We're gonna have Russell about a second behind us. But we're still keeping the times okay. That's good. Time is still at an average at 5 seconds, which is good.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Let's go.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I've got long left of this race and
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.0 seconds. Confirmed. Gap to your teammate behind is 25.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 16.0.
I wonder what place they're in. Oh my god, I can't drive. I don't think I think he's gone
that's
down.
us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, they just lost it then. Okay, let's just chill. Let's just chill. Let's just bring it home. That's all we need to do. That's a bit much to commentate about. I've been in first since lap 1. So I just been chilling. There's not really much to talk about either. Well, the one thing I probably can talk about is we're going to get the first look of driver career modes for F1 24. Which sounds interesting, to be fair, because I don't think my team career mode would be a big thing in 24.
Final lap, push, push.
It'd be more drivers career mode.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
That might have just set the podium for the final bit. The podium places is still shaking up as we go onto the gravel by staring at the timing page. The podium positions are still being decided on the final lap. We have one more DRS straight, one more.
Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 5.6 seconds.
But it doesn't matter about timing, as we are approaching the final corner. And it's McClure's, and it's Troy Adams that win the the Spanish Grand Prix.
Fantastic drive, that's just fantastic, amazing, you deserved that race win, well done mate.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much.
Of course. Completely agree.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race.
Was it Russell and Norris?
Compared to our drivers here, they've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them
Well
make
done.
their way onto the podium now.
It's always good to win, for once, as we've got the man in second. From the lows of Monaco's to the high in Brazil, we win the Spanish Grand Prix. George Russell in second and Lando Norris in the third. What plays out in the Constructors' Championship and the Drivers' Championship is all to say, but we'll see that in a second.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Let's
We'll see that in a
focus on
second.
the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Adams.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Right, as he said then, we have Troy Adams, second is George Russell, and third is Lando Norris. And the rest of the grid, well, I can't speak today. The rest the race result is Max Verstappen in 4th, Lewis Hamilton 5th, Valtteri Bottas in 6th, Sergio Perez in 7th, Charles Leclerc in 8th, Oscar Piastri in 9th, Carlos Sainz in 10th, 11th is Pierre Gasly, 12th is Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon in P13 and Liam Lawson in P14, Daniel Ricciardo in P15, Nico Hülkenberg in P16, Kevin Magnussen in P17, Theo Porcher in P18, Zhou Guanyu in P19, Logan Sargent in P20, Yuki Tsunoda in P21, and Alex Albon with the DNF and finishes P22. The standings is we are 40 points behind George Russell, 40 points, and they are 100 points plus. I think it goes to show that we generally need to change Liam Lawson when the driver market opens, as it is a little bit of a joke at the moment. That was all today. I hope you enjoyed the Spanish Grand Prix and enjoy the minute of highlights. I'll see you in Canada. Let's go.